Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good day to you all. In this video research potential series, this video will talk about research potential on hypervelocity impact on targets. Okay, so potential students who want to do masters and PhD on this subject matter, you can use this video as your guidance because I have listed out all the materials, the equipment, the tools, the machinery that you might use in your research. And furthermore, uh, you can decide where your university, if your university have this equipment, you can proceed with the research. Okay, because not many university, especially in Malaysia, we do not have this kind of equipment. But someday maybe maybe some of you can design this equipment to do the testing and everything. Okay, nevertheless, this is the research potential for those who are interested. Okay. Okay, this article is rated to help student on doing research on hypervelocity on target. Okay, student can use the article to guidance to do the research. The article collection of journals taken from Science Direct and also Scopus. You can download the journal free from Science Direct. Your university should have the access for Science Direct, and the extract is can download free. Okay, so no problem. Um, Okay, proof of research gap. Not many are doing hypervelocity, and especially I'm focusing on velocity of detonation. Uh, Only 35 result come out on the subject matter in the Sun Direct. Okay, so this is among the proof that this is a research gap. Okay, by the way, let me explain what is the concept of hypervelocity. Okay. Before we go further, this is the concept of hypervelocity that you might know. Okay, so you know about velocity. Okay, so if the velocity travel your car travel is a velocity. Okay, you traveling by a bullet, when you shoot a bullet travel at some speed 200 meter per second, let's say 200 meter per second. When it hit a target, okay, hit the target, it dented the target. Okay, is it hypervelocity? It is nearly the range of hypervelocity. Hypervelocity, if the impacted by explosion, especially using shape charge. Okay, shape charge is shape charge explosion. So this penetration will penetrate the target, and the target will become like a fluid. Okay, the target will move like a fluid inside the target. Okay, another scenario, the natural scenario you can see in lightning. Okay, lightning, if the lightning bolt hit the sand or hit a metal object, it will become like fluid. Okay, lightning. Okay, lightning bolt. Okay, it become in the fluidic, like this, fluid. Okay, this is hypervelocity phenomena. Okay, if that particle travel at so high speed, hyper speed, when it hit the target, that particle will become like a fluid. Okay, like a fluid travel inside that target. This is called hypervelocity. The range is around 2000 meter per second. Okay, and beyond that. Okay, uh, in Malaysia especially, we do not have this kind of facility. uh, Gas gun, student have to use two stateless gas gun. uh, for the time being, Malaysia don't have that equipment. But if we go to overseas, they have this kind of equipment. Certain university, they have this kind of equipment. They want to study about the meteorite hitting the earth. What happen if a meteor hitting the earth? What happen if a bird strike on the airplane? It is all talking about hypervelocity. Okay. So this is some kind of research that have been done by researchers. Okay, they are studying on masonry walls represent most common applied construction. What happen if uh, what happen? Okay, if someone were to put a TNT explosion, I mean that it can become any kind of explosion beside a wall, and then when it explodes, the particle will travel at such speed, and then this speed will damage another structure adjacent to that masonry wall. Uh, this is what you can study. Okay, a process reaction degree, fluctuation, explosion are concerned in military field. Collision of hard particle with inclined surface, transfer force that increases with impact angle, meaning that for military application, the tank, okay, target, if you put the target like this, the projectile can hit the target. But if the target is angled like this, the projectile will hit the target and will go out. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is more people want to study. Okay, and anti-vehicular mine underbelly using improvised explosive device inside a tank. ID to be found major threat in military because some study about what the human factor. If the human is sitting inside the underbelly, can they survive the explosion load, or can or cannot they survive? Some people want to study like that. And the detonation of nitromin spherical charge can be carried out to study close blast or steel plate effectiveness of protective solution. This is among the other thing that they want people have studied. Okay, and then among the problem statement they declare in their report, in their journals, expansion acceleration of process or cylinder casing driven by internal explosion loading cylindrical casing. Okay, acceleration of cylindrical casing is related also to the stress wave propagation. If you remember in the some video I made on stress wave propagation. Okay, stress wave propagation cylindrical casing. So given this is a cylindrical casing. Okay, what will happen when the wave travel here? Okay, does it affect the structure? If let's say a structure, will it compress the structure? Okay, will it not compress the structure? Target specimen like this, given the specimen here. Okay, limited work can be concluded to predict the fragment distribution axis of overhead on hollow core. Detonation driven metal cylinder acceleration is an important issue in design of warhead. Okay, damage formation of wall under loads and wave shaper effect of formation. This is among people have studied. Maybe you get some idea from what they have studied. Maybe you can design your own knowledge. Okay, and this is the research, among the research objective I collected from those journals. Okay, investigate granite response to blasting, damage formation of wall under loads resulting from far field as well as contact explosion. Explosive reaction degree and flotation from explosion are concerned in military. Numerical simulation methodology allow to reproduce the condition of formation and debris cloud for hypervelocity impact. So let me explain. When when anything hitting a target at tremendous speed, okay, okay, this is a projectile. This is a projectile. This is a target. When it hit this target, it will come the debris. Okay. People have studied this debris cloud. you have to study further why people want to study this debris cloud. It is point of interest that a journal dedicated that journal to study the debris cloud. Okay, and also from this field, I find out that many are doing numerical simulation because of course doing this kind of experimental is costly, need money, okay, need grant and need approval expertise from military and also police to do handle explosion and handle hypervelocity impact. So uh, most of the researchers are doing simulation. Okay, if you can combine simulation with experimental work, it is better. It is better because you can prove your numerical result with your experimental result. Okay, so this is among the research potential for you. If you have the capability to do uh, experimental, better. Uh, you can get your master and your PhD. And this is the expected result. Combat boots attenuate fit force only to the lower tibia. Okay, this is what they are doing on combat boots. Okay, and this is a dynamic interaction of various components of EFP electrical form, explosive form projectile. Okay, it's based on a specific contact algorithm that allow interpolate resulting in projectile detonation. And another one, experimental result show the acceleration process of the cylindrical casing can be divided into distinct phases: initial acceleration, under load, shock wave, and per direction of the load of detonation product. This is among the expected result. Uh, this slide, maybe you have some idea before you are doing the research. You have some idea what is the outcome of your research. This is what we can expect from your research. Okay, meaning that at the first month you register, you will already know what you may get the final result after 3 years you are doing your PhD. Okay, this is among the research methodology. Note all the equipment testing I have listed from all these journals, all the abstract. Okay, I take different permanent deflection fields test, charge validation test, edge clamping test, ballistic mortar test. This is related to velocity, stable slide velocity, hypervelocity impact, EFP forming velocity, and then this relation to shock pressure, shock wave velocity, and this is the method many people using simulation. Okay, small particle dynamic, flow structure interaction, and flush radiography method, impetus area code. This is the equation that people have used. If you are not familiar, try to familiar with it. If you are doing this field, you should aware this kind of equation is exists. You have to study and you have to learn about it better. Okay, Camlet, Jacob equation, Navier-Stokes, contact charge equation, Gurney equation, JWL, Lee-Traber equation of state. Uh, you are using HLSC Riemann solver and Riemann solver. And then this is the among the popular software, Autodyne from ANSYS. Uh, I know about this software. Okay, Explore 5 code, Impactus error code, and also people are doing LS Dyna simulation using LS Dyna and Abacus and many more. And then there is properties, ballistic property, detonation properties, and soil properties for those who are using the soil. Okay, this is the parameters, reaction parameter. This is the model, modeling machinery, robust modeling, material modeling, debris scout, theoretical model, and many more. And this is among the experiment that you may encounter that then you may use this experiment also. Uh, okay, fragmented damage characteristic. This is the damage characteristic you may do. Okay, characteristics, shock wave propagation, and many more. This is analysis, combination of gauges, theoretical analysis, projectile impact, dynamic analysis. This is evolution of granula, time evolution. Okay, this is the deformation of plate. If you are dealing with plate, you have to study with the plastic deformation of plate, square, honeycomb core. This is the strength. Okay, this is the prediction learning with prediction the plus import, final replacement plus the training blast load. Algorithm, content algorithm, this is system that you may, some of you, if you have this facility with you and at your institution, better. Doppler photonic, laser photo, shadow photography, quantum media protein system. This is among the technique, image processing technique, model technique. This is among the material that mentioned in that research, reactive material bar, semtech, silicon casing, masonry. You may use this kind of material, you may use your own material, no problem. This is all the equipment I listed, all the equipment that I can detect in those extract. There are many more. Especially, take note on the software, Autodyne, Impactors, okay. You may use another software like LS Dyna and many more. Okay, and this is among the list of extract. Okay, I have just put a few. There are many more. Okay, 35 more. Uh, if you really want to do on this node, on this subject matter, you can acquire the full note on this subject matter in the link description of this video. I wish you the best. Remember, doing research is not that hard, but it's also not that easy. Um, but if you are doing structurally, strategically, technically, you may do it with ease. Okay, so no problem. uh, Enjoy doing research. Thank you very much.